Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my coffee of the month video for May 2021. A little late this month, not many coffees, new coffees anyway. I have been drinking a lot of repeat coffees that I have already reviewed, and not ones I would really recommend, really, just ones that I've found in the shops really cheap, so I thought I'd give them a try. So let's take a look at some of the ones that I've been drinking. The Aldi Espresso blend, really cheap, that one, not too bad for the price. Oh, these little ones, I really thought they were terrible when I reviewed them, and I still think they're terrible now, but they were on offer in home bargain stores for, I think it was 99p, which I thought was a good deal, so I thought I'd give them a try again. More ones that I didn't like when I reviewed them: Costa Coffee Signature Blend and Colombian, but they were on offer as well, I think in Tesco at the time, so I picked those up. Another one that I've tried before, the Aldi French Blend. Again, another one I wouldn't really recommend. And the Marks and Spencer's Espresso ground coffee. I went through a couple of bags of that. I thought that was really nice, that one, so I went back and got some more of that. The French style as well, the M&S one. And lastly, Starbucks House Blend. Yeah, like I say, most of those were on offer. I think the Marks and Spencer's were relatively cheap, around the £2 or £3 mark, so they were worth going back and getting some more of those ones. So let's take a look at what we've got this month, or we had 2 months ago maybe, in May. So the first coffee is the Aldi Sumatran coffee beans. A decent coffee for Aldi, not as potent as I was expecting, and relatively smooth. For a Sumatran coffee, I was expecting something a little bit darker. And I cannot remember what score to give this one, but I think it would have been around 2.75, 3 out of 5, that one. So not one I would really recommend. It's got that strange sort of limey citrus note to it, which it's interesting enough, I would say. The next one, Taylor's of Harrogate After Dark Ground Coffee. One of the better Taylor's coffees, this one. A really good, strong, dark roast coffee. And I found this one very moreish. I think I went through a couple of bags of this when I was reviewing it. I give it 3.75 out of 5, and if you like a dark roast, that one is definitely one I would recommend. I tried this when I first started drinking proper coffee, and didn't try it until I went back to review it, and I couldn't believe how nice it was. Really surprised me, that one. The next one, the Starbucks Toffee Nut Latte. A big no from me. A terrible, overly sweet taste. It was 1 grain of sugar away from giving me diabetes, and absolutely awful, that one. I would not recommend that one, especially if you don't drink sugar in your coffee. That will really jolt your system, that one, if you're not a sugar drinker. The next one, Percol Americano. A decent enough coffee, but a bit too bland for me, with nothing that would make me want to go back and buy it again. Decent enough quality though, and that got 3 out of 5. The next coffee, the Italian style 1 cup filters. A decent, deep, dark, strong coffee, this one, and a useful way to make your coffee if you have no other way of brewing. And I reviewed the beans of this one and thought it was really decent. Slightly preferred the French blend, but they don't do that in the 1 cup filters. And that got a score of 3.5 out of 5. The next coffee, the Marks and Spencer's Peruvian coffee. This is a single origin and a little bit more expensive than the other slightly cheaper ones that they do. Quite a distinct and unusual Peruvian coffee. It's a bit tangy and harsh for me, and it scored 3.25 out of 5. Not really what I was expecting, and not a coffee that is to my taste, but decent enough. The next one is the Lidl Bellarom House Blend. It's ashy, woody and cardboardy, and not much else in the way of taste there. Not enjoyable to drink, but very cheap and not too bad for the price, and that scored 2.25 out of 5. So my coffee of the month, and it's a thank you to Brian for sending me this one. It's Missing Bean Peruvian Decaf, and it's smooth and not instantly recognisable as a decaf, and it's got an interesting taste that I really enjoyed drinking, and it's another quality coffee from Missing Bean, and it scored a similar score to the Taylor's After Dark of 3.75 out of 5, but with it being a decaf, I thought I'd make it my number one coffee for May. So yeah, that's my coffee of the month. I would really like to hear from anyone who's tried any of these coffees. Let me know what you thought of them in the comments section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.